Hey everyone, this is my review of Pure Genius, Season 1, Episode 12, called I Got This. And basically what this episode is about is that Dr. Takala and Malik work on Georgia Ray, who is a world-renowned pop star who is diagnosed with laryngeal cancer. And when the cancer is revealed to be more than expected, both her vocal cords and career are sort of put in jeopardy. And while that's going on, Angie asks Scott to take her mother in as a patient when she's worried that her mother might be ill. And James is worried about Lewis when his condition is possibly getting worse. And this was a really great episode that had some really interesting moments and was just like a sort of very interesting and fun episode as like a whole for each of the characters. And the scenes with Georgia Ray were really kind of cool and interesting with how they chose to like show her from being like this really stuck-up pop star sort of being dragged back to normality. And the scenes with James freaking out at her for being really rude to Takala was really cool to see like how they chose to like stylize, especially with like how he phrased and like said things. I just really loved. It was a little weird how quickly Georgia's like opinion on things kind of changed, but I guess they could put that up to the fact that she had this realization that her career could possibly be over now, so she kind of has to learn to and try and do whatever she can to fix that. Then the other main patient in this episode, who was the drug addict who was also pregnant, was very interesting with how they chose to show that, especially with Zoe being involved in there and her such high compassion for kids. And it was very cool to see like the whole like invention things that they did for the baby with like having this sort of alternate, almost like fake womb that they put the baby in to make up for the fact that the baby was born premature. And it was just great to watch this mother like learn to like gain her own like strength and sort of get over her addiction to be able to be there for this baby and be able to be there and not ruin this child. And it was especially cool with the moment with Walter sort of telling this brand new mother that some of the things she's experiencing, yes, some of them are side effects of her sort of getting over her addiction, but other things are just her sort of getting into that form of being a mother, and that was really kind of a cool moment in there. Then the moments with Angie were really cool, with seeing like her being like reluctant to kind of like talk to her mother on her own because she and her mother don't really get along that well, but still seeing that she's very worried about her mother because she realizes that something's wrong. And then when the truth was revealed to Angie, it was especially cool with how they like showed in like that whole like final montage sort of thing in this episode with her sort of going through that realization that her mother truly is sick. Then the moments with Lewis were really kind of fun and sweet, with James constantly like checking up on him and worrying about him with that whole like fear that maybe the whole cure that he gave to Lewis in the last episode isn't actually working. And stuff like that was fun to see, especially with how this episode ended for all of them. And just overall, this was a really great and fun episode that was very interesting to watch. So yeah, that's my review of Pure Genius, Season 1, Episode 12, called I Got This. So yeah, bye!